The collapse of empire, huh? Alright, there's been a number of articles and papers that have come out that talking about the collapse of the American empire. And, well, if you can't see all that just by looking around, well. But this guy had made a group of lab rats, basically, had done some studying and looked into the history of empires and their cycles. You have expansion, you have the economics, it goes through this whole thing, and it ends in the era of decadence. Now, let's see, era of decadence. Yeah, I think so. We have the Kardashian whores all over the place. We got Miley Cyrus doing whatever. Seriously, she's like a bad acid trip. And I mean, seriously, they are taking herpes. Well, they're talking about taking herpes off of the list of STDs. Seriously. And why is this? In certain areas, at least 50% of the women in these areas tested positive for herpes. They want to take it off the list because it is so common. So because it's common, it's not a bad thing. So wait a minute, let me get this straight. Does that mean that the flu that actually kills people every year, oh, that's no big thing? Well, no, it's not the same thing. Because herpes doesn't actually kill you. Like HIV or some of the other ones that can make you infertile. Wait. So your argument for taking herpes or degrading herpes from an STD or being listed as an STD is because it's not as bad as some of the other ones? What the hell? After reading this, I went and looked around. Depending on the area, some of the rates change as far as percentages. But in the vast majority of locations, women had twice the rate of infection as men. And then I end up finding, well, in a list over on Jezebel, about some chicks saying that herpes shouldn't be listed as an STD because it makes me feel icky. I got one word for that. Ew. They want to take herpes off the list because it's common, mainly among women. They want to, but HPV is only a woman's problem. Do you realize how many problems HPV causes in men? Now here's something disgusting to think about. 70% of all HPV infections in men are oral. That means you're getting it. You can now get throat cancer, tongue cancer. Alright? You can now get these things. You get rectal cancer, colon cancer. These are all things actually caused by HPV in men. But do we hear about that? No. But no, 70% of men are infected orally. That means you go down on your chick, you get infected. And you know what? Even speaking of going down on a chick, don't do it. Plain and simple, don't do it. If she's a hoe, keep in mind, whatever's in there is in there until her damn period. So if she went and took a load off of some guy 3 weeks ago, that's still in there. Don't do it. Keep yourself healthy.